What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. I personally want to say, thank you all for coming through today. I do want to apologize. I've been tired, man. I've been really, really tired. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help people out so they can get situated with their lives. And thank God for people that got their priorities set up correctly. Let me say that when y'all come on in here. And I want to be real with you all. If you do not have your priorities set up, you should not be going out nowhere. Your priorities, when I say priorities, I'm talking about the basics. A place, a job, a place, income, a job, and all of that type of stuff. It shouldn't be that your main focus is I want to go to a Beyonce concert. I'm going to Beyonce. Now, that don't make sense to me. Why are you going to a Beyonce concert and you don't even have a place in your name? You don't have a place in your name, and yet you about to spend a lot of money going to Beyonce concert. That is an example of you don't have your priorities set up correctly. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if I told this brother this, I said, listen, I said, first and foremost, your priorities is out of whack. Because you should not take money out of your savings that you're saving for an apartment. Oh, I'm going to go to see Beyonce. Beyonce going to always be there. You got to have room and board for yourself. Okay? And this is for, like, I have a good friend of mine. I have a lot of people that are going through at the same time. And he's getting evicted, or whatever the case may be. He's getting evicted. And I said, okay, well, let's save up, and so we can help you get back to your place. This man, and I couldn't believe it, spent money, almost had the money for the fees. Now, we negotiated with the building to get him to stay, to pay some money back. I mean, we had a good sovereign story, and we was this close, right? And so it was time to pay. So the lady called, and time to pay, or whatever the case may be. He said, well, Wiley, I don't have it. I said, well, why you don't have it? Oh, I had to spend money on the Beyonce ticket. Because, Beyonce, she going to be in Kansas City in a couple of months, her last tour. And I want to be there. I never seen her in person. I couldn't believe it. I said, is this a joke? He said, no, I had to spend it. You bought a flight and everything. I said, you're going to a Beyonce concert. And you're about to get evicted, meaning you don't have nowhere to go. You can't stay with me because you don't like to work. What do you mean? You just don't like to work. You get jobs, you don't keep it. You have worked at the insurance company. What was the insurance? State Farm. You worked at Racetrack. You worked here, you worked Kroger's, you worked everywhere. You worked at home. You wanted to work at home. So I had a connect. I said, here you go. They gave you a computer. You worked at home and you got fired there because you didn't get up on time. Like everything, I don't understand it. And then now you're telling me that you can't go to you don't have the money that we negotiated, told so many sad stories, and they worked for you, took some money off of it, which just rarely happened. You can't pay for it because you got to go to a Beyonce concert. Get out of my face. I know you cannot stay with me for no 4 nights and 5. Nope. Go stay with Beyonce, because your priorities it's messed up. Because you can't tell me that you don't want to be out on the street, but yet you're spending money that you do not have. It's not yours. It goes to your building. They need it. I mean, no, you need it. You need a place to stay because they could just easily replace you. And you want to go to a Beyonce concert. Now I get it. Beyonce is incredible. She's an incredible artist. I love Beyonce, incredible style. She's a beautiful and all that. But that's only for people that can afford it. That's not a need. That's an activity, meaning that if you can afford it, go. But if you can't, that ain't for people that can't afford it. Ain't paying a rent. You literally spending beyond your means. Like for me, I know when I get my money coming in, I got to pay my credit card. I got to pay my shelter, my lights, my cable, right? Because I need cable to do a show. It's part of my job. I have an online business. Pay for my phone. I'm paying for all this stuff. And to pay for my credit card. So if I'm semi quote unquote low on funds, I'm good with it. As long as I got a refrigerator full of food, because everything is in my budget. My food budget, my internet budget, everything is in my budget. Now I know, I got to go to Vegas. But I'm not stupid. I'm smart enough to know, okay, I got to save up about these 2 or 3 checks so I can have my Vegas money. I'm going to do this in advance. That's what you call a person that know how to live beyond their means. Not living beyond their means. I'm not going to try to sacrifice, let me get a first row ticket to Beyonce and then forget about my Vegas. That'll put me in a deficit. So you got to know how to do things. And like I said, I don't mind helping people. I've helped a lot of people, but a lot of people that I've tried to help, they don't want to help themselves. They think, I got a big ping. Okay. So do I. Okay. I got a big butt. Oh, okay. So do I. But that's not going to make me get out of the whip with that, or unless you know how to use it. And most of these people, they be like, well, I'm not going to use my body and all that type of stuff. I said, well, that's the road you're going, because you are literally not working a regular job. What else are you going to do when you get into survival mode? Like, when you keep going after all of these places, you're going to start doing it. And some of them are start in the streets, start escorting. And it's not because they have to escort. It's because they don't want to work a regular job. Because there's plenty of jobs that's hiring. I took a friend to each job and excuses. Well, I don't want to have to walk in the heat. Ain't no buses that go to work. I said, you got legs. You have legs. What's the problem? What's the issue? You want somebody to take care of you. You ain't that cute for me to take care of. Sorry. All right. Only people that I'm going to take care of is children, right? My niece and nephew, if they're in need. Please don't let that happen, Lord, lately. If they're in need, that'll be the only time you'll hear children noises. Like, hey, uncle this, uncle that. I will take care of them. They're my top priority. If something were to happen to their parents, if they need to come and stay with their uncle, I would do that because they're children, right? But you as an adult, you don't have that courtesy, okay? You got to work. And I had somebody here a couple of months ago, and they didn't like it because they said every day is about, did you apply for a job? Can I breathe? No, you cannot. You could breathe at the job. That job is hiring everywhere. It's going to be a job, Indeed, and when you're on a computer, you're going to apply. Because my strategy is this. I say you get up, get you a bath, eat, come and apply. So when you go to that facility for a job, you already going to tell them folks that I've already applied. I already applied online. I've already applied online. And so I'm just letting you know. I have so many people that I've run in contact with that don't do what I tell them to do. And I'm like, you can apply online. And if you don't have a computer, you got the library. So it's no excuses. It's no excuse. And it's this person. I have female friends that go through the same thing, that And then me not get into and when I say friends, these are like associates. Like I work with them or whatever they are hard times, whatever the case may be. They'll call me a friend, but I'm gonna call them associate. A female friend, the same thing. She don't have nowhere to go. But she don't know how to, she think everything is old to her. And I told her, I said, listen, first and foremost is you have children. And if you have to live in a shelter with your babies, then do it. But you can't expect everybody to come and pull that workload when you don't want to put your baby daddy on child support. I don't understand that. For me, if he's working and he not providing, put his black behind on child support. Who cares if he's going to get mad and upset? You ain't got nowhere to go. And people will bring you up, but your kids is bad. They can't come here. They too wild. I had them here one night and it was too wild. I mean, they bother stuff, my lights, they got to bother everything. They're children, they're wild. And I said, they can't stay here with me. You have to go to the shelter. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry. I mean, your kids too wild, and you think people owe you to do it, and they don't. You laid down and had those babies with a no good trifling man, so you got to deal with these or go home with your mama. So you know what I'm saying. But you don't want to go home with mama because you know mama got rules. It's the same. And I told my friend this, and I'm gonna say this. I said, wherever you move, you're gonna have rules until you get your own place. All right. When you have to live up on somebody, whether it's a friend or a foe, whomever, you got to be subjected to that person's rules. Do you hear me? You can't come in when you want to come in. You can't play loud music when you play loud music. You got to be subjective to that person's to that person's rules. It is what it is. You can't have any company. You got to be subject to the person's rule, because if you were in a shelter, you can't have company. Right? You can't come in when you want to come in. It's rules and regulations that you have to follow too when you come into society. You have to follow these rules. I don't understand that. These people, and when I moved to Dallas, I see the need of so many of young people are going through. And then when you listen to that story, I didn't come. I have one particular friend, I'm gonna say associate. He worked at Walmart. Okay. Now, mind you, he got felonies or whatever. He was doing CNA, but he can't do that no more with his record. So he went to Walmart, and I have so many people. See, y'all think y'all know I have a lot of people that's in need, right? And I'm giving you everybody. So he's working at Walmart. He stopped going to work, and he lost his job. I mean, lost his job, lost his place, lost everything. And he wanted somebody to come pick him up, drop him. And I told him, I said, why you lost your job? Oh, because I overslept. I said, that's a you problem. You overslept, but yet you go to Marty's. You on that pole on Marty's. You drinking, and then you miss going to work. Now, you know you're supposed to be at work about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Why you at Marty's, and then you want to go to the bathhouse after the your job is first priority? Because I said, why don't you go to Marty's when you off? That doesn't make any sense to me. You at Marty's, now you lost your job because they gave you a warning. You keep being late, and then you didn't show up, then now you lost it. Now it's difficult because of your record, right? It's difficult for you to find other type of job. Now you mixed up here. And it's just like, this is so sad. Like, a lot of these guys that I come in contact with, and some women, which is sad, even women, they don't want to work. You got to work. And I can tell you that countless people I had coming to my home. They said, oh, I would love to do YouTube. And I said, okay, let's do it. You want to do, but you got to work. Whatever you do, whether it's YouTube, whether it's writing a book, whether it's selling, whatever, you got to be consistent in it. You got to be consistent. And that's a lot of times these people don't want to be consistent. And then if you got good looks, then use it and live up on somebody. Get you a sugar daddy. I don't know. But your priorities got to be in order, people. And I know people don't want to hear that. It's hard for them to hear that. And I know I be sounding like people daddy. I can't tell you enough how people say, oh, you trying to sound like you my parent. But no, I'm just a responsible adult and you're irresponsible. So what you have to do is you have to get you a job. It is what it is. Nothing is given to you. Even if you go into a shelter, they have rules and regulations which you have to have a job. Some shelters that you have to give the shelter the money so they can save up for you. So when you get your place, they help you with your place. So wherever you move at, you have to make it happen. And if you are living in a shelter, then use that as motivation to get you two jobs. You're going to keep working. Save, 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 save. You shouldn't be talking about, I need to go to Marty's. I need to go to a bathhouse. I need to go to the club. No, that's out the window. What you have to do is save so you can get out of this predicament. But if you don't, that's on you. But you cannot expect, I can't tell you how many times I heard these golden words. We supposed to be friends. I am your friend, and a friend supposed to tell you the truth. A true friend will tell you the truth. Like, player, you out of order. You don't like to work. I'm gonna tell you your problem is you don't like to work. You like to ask for money, knowing you can't pay it back the next day. You don't like to work. And you say you tired of sending your cash out and ask people to donate to your cash out, but you don't like to work. You got to take ownership, and a true friend got to be honest. Say you just don't like to work. You don't like to work, so you need to hit hard times. So because as long as you got people doing for you, you ain't gonna come up. Some people you can help, and some people you just cannot. You just got to let them just drown. I know they ain't the type of reader. Some folks you just got to let drown because they trying to pull you down. They don't want to let them drown and keep moving. Because you don't want to do stuff right. We was at the 7-Eleven. I was at 7-Eleven. I saw these two young brothers. They had jobs. They were working at Kroger's. They picked up a habit, and I'm assuming the habit took them because now they homeless at Kroger's, all laying on the ground and all that. And when I looked at their story, I said, you picked up something, now it destroyed you. Now you're homeless. Young black men just poof homeless because you decided to pick up a habit and it destroyed you, and you lost your job, you lost your place, you lost everything, and now you got to beg at 7 in the heat, by the way. And I'm not giving you $1 because you decide to do these type of things. You decide to pick up these type of habits, and then now you want the world to come and rescue. That's not how the world works. I'm just sorry, it don't. That sound good, but it don't work like that. Because people want people to use. Some folks don't want help. They want help. They just want somebody to do for them. And that ain't reality. That ain't reality. I mean, the best thing my mother could have did with me is push me out there. The best thing my mother did for me was kicking me out. And I didn't see it then. But she kicked me out. My family kicked me out. And that was like the best thing ever. Because what it did, it matured me quickly. It was either sink or swim. I went in instantly survival mode. And it was no longer, hey, I can go with my grandmother. I didn't have that option. That option was gone. Couldn't go back home. So when I got pushed out, it was either sink or it was either swim. And then thank God that I did some good in Chicago. I had the CNA certificate because that was a lifeline that I was able to get a good paying job, right? And I was able to work. But praise God that I was able to get a good job and I was able to keep a job, right? And some jobs I just walk away from, but at least I can have a job. And so now when the relationship got better, I'm still in the mentality of working for self. So when I go to Chicago, I pick up some shifts and work, and my family be like, how he get a job too quick? Because I'm a worker. I'm a worker, and I work for myself. All right. But that was the best advice my mother could have did for me, was pushing me out of the nest. Right. She needs to do that for some of my other siblings because they just use her up. Like, but for me, pushing me out made me the man that I am today. made me the man that I am today. And I think I would have still been lazy on my show, not doing it, but I had no choice but to do it. And I did it, and God truly blessed us. Okay. And so as I look back and I be able to sleep and everything like that, and then still get up and do shows every day. Do I want to get up and talk with y'all for hours all every day? No. But if you know, if this is your business, then you have to do it. And I love doing it. And then sometimes you have to take breaks. Like for me, I got up today, child, and I was tired. I really was. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was tired. I wanted, lay back, chill, and got up because y'all was blowing my phone up from across the country, child. And I said, hey, I want to talk about it. And then my phone I got up to a couple of text messages, and I looked at it and I ignored them text messages because they ain't about nothing. They just still want to just be nothing, and you just stay on not read. And just stay in my box. But cause I say you ain't ready. See, for me, you got to have a good work ethic. And so a lot of people don't have that. Now we about to get into these topics. I just had to say that. A lot of people that ain't good for a work ethic. A lot of people, they want somebody to take care of them. And I promise you, that ain't life. All right. That ain't life. Someone said, when you born with talent, ideas, and creative, you work, save, build, being self-important. Amen. I have dreams about it. I was dreaming about some stuff, great dreams about itself, and really putting it in there. But I just had to just do and say that. And I say, thank you, Mama Wiley, for doing that. Okay. You got to make your own way. And it's so many services. I could be a social worker, baby. I'd be on the phone calling shelters, social workers, counselors. I could literally be a social worker. I need to probably go to school for that. Because I'd be finding different stuff. Like I had a friend, he was in a motel, whatever. It was this organization that was able. Now we need 100 likes before we get to the topics. I just want y'all to know that. Tasha, tell them in the chat we need 100 likes. So click that like button, or I'm gonna keep talking about me. All right. So he needed to be in a motel, and he's in a motel right now. And it was this organization that helped people pay for their motel for like 2 or 3 months or something. And so they helped him be in a motel. And I told him, I said, now, why are you having them paying for your motel for those 3 months? You should save all your money up there. And when you save all your money, then you use that to go look for an apartment. But make sure you pay your rent so you don't have to go back into this predicament. Now, you tired of being in this motel. You tired of taking all these Ubers and buses and trains to get to this place. Make sure you pay your rent. So wherever you go, you understand what I'm saying? Wherever you go, you have to pay your way. All right. So I'm gonna make it end for you. You got to pay your way. And something like, I like to have fun, but I'm a social person. Like I can have drinks or whatever socially. I'm not going out every day. I'm not ordering out every day. I'm just socially, right? It's all about being social, doing it in increments. Don't try to overdo it. You know, your living expenses come first. You know your rent is due on the first. So why are you spending your rent money? If you know if you can't trust yourself, even me, I don't trust myself. So if I get paid 6 days before the first, guess what's about to get paid? The rent. So I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna pay that rent. It'll be already paid. All right. And me, I'm kind of cheap, so I get on payment plan very my cell phone payment plan, my light bill payment plan. Everything is payment plan. And there's things that I can't, and then your insurance, they give you like a 6 or 7 day grace period. So you got to know about the grace period, the payment plan, baby, because I do it all the time. And so, I do that all the time and make sure everything is paid off. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have, life insurance. So because you never know when you're going to go. You got to have all of these multiple different things that are coming on. Let me see what y'all saying in here. Please like it. You don't need to go to school for social work. Just apply for assistance to a social worker and move up. Okay. I like hearing about you. Absolutely. So yeah, that's all I had to say about it. And I'm not throwing nobody under the bus, but I had a person here and he was mad because people were putting his business on YouTube. But I told my friend, or we cool or whatever. I said, when you post your Instagram, they're going to watch and see your IG, and they're going to create rumors. I am a public figure. Many people don't believe it because you ain't no public figure. You got a cock eye. You okay? When them lights come on, then the rumors start to happen because I am a public figure. That's why when you come on my show, I have to tell you who I am. That I'm not. I have a national show, so if you come on there, somebody gonna recognize you. Somebody, especially if you active in the community. So, and they're gonna read your IG, and some of them gonna use that against you. They're gonna talk about your mouth. They're gonna talk about your nose because they talk about me. But I had to apologize to them. I said, "Ooh, I should have told you some more about it. You don't have thick skin." But if you say you want to be in the public eye, you got to know how to take public criticism. I'm gonna just tell you that right then and there. If you say you want to be in the public eye, you got to take public criticism. The public gonna criticize you, baby. Or you better not get in the public. Work back there in there and break down some boxes, because soon as you come on the internet and you put that camera in your face and you talking about people, they're gonna talk about you too. You got to have some thick skin. We're gonna talk about some people that don't got no thick skin. We're going to talk about some people that's in the business that I'm in, sitting when I'm sitting, and they still can't take criticism. Or we're going to talk about that today. I'm just waiting on y'all to hit that like button. But we're going to talk about it because there's some people that sit in the seat that I'm sitting in, they can't take criticism. They might as well quit. This is the early image of that, early stages of that. It's going to get worse and worse. If you can't handle it, then quit. Because it's going to happen. They're going to talk about you. Because they talk about me all the time. I can't tell people say, my health is failing. They said that about me on the internet. Oh, you got dark circles, your health is failing. Somebody said you got skin cancer. They will start saying all type of stuff about you. Because you on the internet. It's just like when I watch TV, I say different stuff. Oh, this person is this person is that. I get it back. Every time I come on the show, I get people say stuff about me. They say, oh, he's running a homeless shelter. Oh, he's running this. Oh, he's using this show for this. They say all type of stuff because they don't see me in my personal life. You only see me on camera. You don't see how many jobs I went through to help folks. You don't see that part because I don't broadcast that part. How many times I go and negotiate with bosses and speak to managers and work with different people and get on the phone with different people on the behalf of folks these I have no relations with, helping people to get into rehabilitation centers for their drug problems because they're going through, right? Helping them get mental health treatment. And actually, the place that I'm a part of, they actually kind of like me bringing more clients to them. They say, man, you bringing us a lot of clients. You sure you don't want to work with us? So I help a lot of people. But I don't broadcast it. I don't broadcast it enough. But I help people. I do. It's, yes, take the criticism and they just don't, come with disrespect. They're going to come with disrespect. They're going to come with it. They're going to be disrespectful. When I post a video, I'm going to say this really quickly. The nastiest comments I get about myself, I've been called everything but a child of God on them comments. But y'all don't see it because YouTube, because creators were getting so much nasty comments, they allow us, they will have some comments that won't even give us the power to approve the comments. So most of the messy, nastiest comments, y'all don't see it because I automatically delete them because it'd be so disgusting of the type of comments that they make. And it'd be some of the same people, even when I do the YouTube shorts, because when you start doing the shorts, you get brand new folks that never watched the Wiley show, watching the Wiley show, and they talk about my eye. Fix that eye. What are you reading the teleprompter and the camera at the same time? Look at them comments. Those are brand new folks that's not used to my eye. Now, what if I take that and be sad and be, I'm about to jump and end it all? No, because if I want to get into this business, they gonna talk about me. If I'm going to get into this business, I'm going to get crucified. Right? So they drag me for filth. And I see it, and I brush it off, and I keep it moving. They talk about me bad. But again, I still come back the next day. Is it challenging? Some days, yeah. But I got to brush it off. I can't stay in that because I have a goal. And I have a finish line. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. Understand that. I want to get out of my own way. And I can't allow trolls to stop my goal, to stop what God destined me to entertain the world. Because he gave me the talent. God created this body. Hey, he gave me the talent. He gave me the gift. Did he do it? All right. He gave me the talent. Okay? And so we do that and we post the shorts and it's working. And it's working. And I thank God for it. I love it. We post a short and we have a good time doing it and it's working. Can't tell you the message is brand new folks that never came to the Wiley Show showing love. They said, Wiley, you and me both, I soon work from home and I do all kind of applications helping people get appointments and appointments. Love my passions. I feel you on that, Wiley, a purpose. Yes, and I help people. I bring people to my show, right? No, people that ain't got, I introduce people to the world. It's up to you to do something with it. See, I do this. I entertain. Yes, I do. I love entertaining people. And people love watching. They say, why do we as people focus on the negative? Because the truth is more than likely receive overwhelming more love in the comment, but typically the negative ones stick with us because a lot of folks just ain't used to it. But when the Jamaican Prince, when he was on, he said, when I first saw you, I thought you were weird, thought you had a problem, whatever, because he judged me by my eye, whatever the case may be. And I said, yeah, I've learned how to take it. It bothered me when I was in high school. It bothered me a lot, but it don't bother me anymore. And then when they start talking about him, I felt the energy. I felt the energy shifted in that brother. He couldn't handle it. Because all you hear about how good your body is, how good your peen is, etc. But two comments talked about that man's teeth, and he was upset. He was in his feelings. I know it hurt his feelings. It hurt his feelings because it didn't even bother me. But it bothered him. It did. And I felt the energy. I said, whoo. And so for me, I felt bad because I should have did a pre-recorded video. But regardless if I did a pre-recorded, you probably would have still seen the comments. And I told him, he said, whoo. And he didn't know that I knew people in Atlanta that knew him, that knew of him. Right? So I tried. He didn't know. He thought this was just a Dallas show. No, I told people this is a national. Actually, technically, it is an international show because you got people that watch us from here, Africa, Canada, the UK, Asia, all over where you can get YouTube. There, somebody gonna click on and watch the Wiley Show. Do you hear what I'm saying? So he couldn't handle that, and I felt bad. Then the messy comments happened. Oh, you sleeping with Wiley. Wiley running a homeless shelter. You're sleeping on the couch. Okay? Kevin, you can have several seats. You came late, Kevin. Oh, you running a homeless shelter. Oh, you must be living up with Wiley. And then I had to be careful joking because people start believing. I said, oh, this is my boyfriend. They really start believing that. You know doggone well I ain't got no boyfriend. And my boyfriend ain't going to beat no top. But I can't even joke because my jokes would be taken as gospel. Oh, he's in a relationship. And that man's phone was ringing. My phone, you in a relationship, blah, 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 blah. I said, listen, I'm not in a relationship. It's just a joke, honey. No, it's a joke. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm not dating no top. No. I'm not dating no top. I'm not in a relationship. I'm single as single can be. I'm not dating no top. But whatever you put in front of the camera, that ain't going to stop a person from creating a rumor or an allegation about you. That ain't going to stop them from doing it. Do you hear what I'm saying? That ain't going to stop them. Yeah, we are talking about something. Them views going up, Kevin. You can sit on down, Kevin. But you ain't going to tell me how to run the show. And Kevin, when you own something, you could talk about a subject for 3 hours and 3 nights. That's when you own something. You could talk about with that. I love that. So you just got to sit and wait. We got 202 people. So obviously 202 people want to hear what Wiley is saying. Come on. I would stand up if I had on underpants. Well, I do got on underpants. This shirt is too small. I don't want to show the crotch on my butt. But you never know who's going to watch you. And that's what you got to be, you know what I'm saying? Present yourself as you can, because people are watching the show. They may not act like they, but they see it. All right. So I just had to say that. How we doing with the likes? Shoot. And I told you, when I'm gone, is Love Marie in here? When I'm gone for hours, days, I'm gonna be on her for a long time. All right. This is how I'm gonna be on here, showing love to my show and to my show. And I posted a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, it's a lot. They said, because I was literally showing love. I said, if I give you a cash out, would you? Oh yeah, it got to be a decent amount. Oh yes, okay, you can give a cash out. Come on, let's see if they give a cash out. $, you could do that too. Hit the cash app, okay? Because I want to get some more. I want to get a new camera too. That's the cash app right then and there. They said, we waiting to hear you talk about our favorite when we get a chance. But we ain't gonna rush it. Y'all know what y'all got to do. All right. Y'all know what y'all got to do. I spoiled y'all enough. Didn't even want to hit that like button. Man, please. How much good entertainment and laughs. Y'all get it? But shout out to Coffee City. I'm going to say that really quickly. I'm going to say shout out to Coffee City, because 4 people say thank you, Coffee City. I need 4 people in the chat to say thank you, Coffee City. I need 4 people in the chat to say thank you, Coffee City. I need 4 people in the chat to say thank you, Coffee City. I need 4 people to comment that really quickly and say thank you, Coffee City. I need 4 people in the chat to say thank you, Coffee City. Coffee City, I want to say thank you, Coffee City. 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 And I'm going to say this. Coffee City was the one that helped me become a better blogger. Coffee City, the one that helped me become a better blogger. That woman, and I will thank her, because she saw the talent. Give me about 2 minutes. She saw the talent in me, and she said, if Wiley is serious and put it to his platform and be consistent, he's going to go far. That sister kept it real. And anytime I post about, and if it's something funny, she would post about it on our show, and she would talk about us on her Instagram. She have shared our platform, and this is after she left you know what I'm saying, when she left posting YouTubers. And she did that for Brother Wiley. And she may not always agree with us, but she see the talent in us, and we see the skill set in Coffee City. All right? That beautiful chocolate woman was on Brother Wiley Shower. When they tried to throw us away, Coffee City said, nope, I love that brother. All right? The same thing with Tasha K. I love that sister. So I love even the people that I drag, I love. Because something is on the inside, they still like us. Regardless if we drag them and talk about them, they still like us. Especially Tasha, I think she got a soft spot for her. I think she got a soft spot for Brother Wiley. But I remember Coffee City when she used to do her commentary and she used to talk about the Wiley show and she talked about how funny she was. And I needed that reminder in Jesus' name. Now, we're going to go to the other topic because that person left a beautiful cash app. So let's get into these topics. We'll talk about Coffee City later on in the broadcast. And but we love her, though. Let's get into these topics really quickly. And I don't want y'all bothering me because I want to get back into these copies. So I had a good time watching this brother Larson. Did I say his name right? You know, Tina Knowles' ex-husband. I was watching his movie on BET Plus, a Christmas movie. Wow, Wonderful Christmas, something like that. This man can really act. And I whenever you come out, Mr. Larson, I want to be the first one to interview you. Because I can tell in your energy, you just could not be subjective to an alpha female. I believe you an alpha man. You the old school. You feel like she should be subjected to you, but because of your bank account is not big as her bank account, and you don't have a billionaire daughter, I want to make it perfectly clear on that. You don't have a billionaire daughter, but you know what I'm saying. You don't want to be under subjected. What is his name? Is it Larson? Lawson, 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 Lawson. Okay, Lawson. All right. Did I say Mr. Lawson? Did I give his name right? I want to make sure I get his name right because I was watching some of his movies last night. Mr. Lawson, even though you like to watch a little adult entertainment, nothing wrong with that, but I feel like you didn't want to fall under subjection of a powerful black woman. That's a lot because she kind of carried the weight. Because she got that Beyonce power behind her and Solange power behind her. Do you hear what I'm saying? And then they said, well, you know, Tasha K broke the story first. Yes, because she got people in the chat that they watch stuff in the chat. And I can't wait to get a staff like that because some of y'all is lazy as ever. But her people, they be in the chat. They be in the chat, be looking at stuff. So they must have went back to his old post and find out they weren't posting each other pictures or somebody sent to Tasha K and she just ran with the story, right? She didn't have an inside source. She just saw it on his Instagram. I was like, oh, that's how she found out. Y'all be a little bit lazy, all right? Some of y'all is good, but some of y'all are just lazy. But I love the fact that he ain't got that money. Current movie he did stole that. Stole that $1 million? Really? They said lazy ever. But I love the fact that, you know, that they went on when it came into stuff like that. Okay? I love that. I love how he is acting. He's been in the biz for a long time. And it's okay, it just don't work. First of all, it won't gonna work because she been married before. So it ain't gonna work. God do not ordain you to get divorced and then get remarried. I don't believe in that. I believe that and to death do you part. If you remarry, he coming into adultery. Right? That is not your wife until Mr. Knows dead, until he die, then she could be free to marry again. That's how I believe. So I believe that when he remarried this woman that was already married, had a first hub still kicking, he have committed a sin and God did not ordain that marriage. Because I personally believe that if you get with a woman that have been previously married before and her first husband ain't dead, you committed adultery. And that's what I personally believe. Now that's my belief. Now you don't have to agree with my belief and say, hey, Wiley, I don't agree with it. That's fine. But that's what I believe in, honestly. I believe that if you are marrying someone that have already previously been married before, you have committed adultery. That's in the book. So I'm saying that personally. Me personally, I feel like Tina is not over Matthew Knowles. And the reason why she left Matthew is because he got babies on her, but she still loves her husband. She's still in love with her, even though he cheated. But she still loved her husband. And she would have still been with him if he did not get those women pregnant. Most women know their husband is a cheater, always been a cheater. But as long as you don't get Shaquita and Shaquana and them pregnant, I'm good with it. The same thing with Wendy Williams. She was good with her husband cheating, as long as he didn't get another woman pregnant. Once that woman get pregnant, okay, I got to divorce you. I got to let you go. You did. I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go, player. I gotta let you go. You got her pregnant, so the marriage have ended. I gotta let you go. That's just how that goes. And a lot of times people want to rush into marriage, but you're going to be rushing because it's a lot of work when you're trying to get married. You got to know what you're doing. Marriage is hard. Marriage is hard. Marriage is a hard job. You got to know what you're doing when you get married. Marriage is hard. Okay? You got to know what you're doing. They said marriage is everything. Marriage, they said that's your own definition. But it's in the Bible. So my own definition is in the book, is what I read. Okay? All right. Thank you so very much for those that are sending cash apps on that way, because we needed it. Oh, let me send her a heart, because she's this sister said, she said for hurry up and get to the topic. That's what she said. And she left a beautiful donation. And she left a beautiful donation, and she is beautiful herself. It looked like we worked together at one point, but I don't think we ever worked together. But she looked like one of my coworkers, the one I had a crush on back in the day. Why him, Joe? She can't get what she want. Marriage is hard work. Marriage is hard work. Marriage is hard work. It is. It is hard work. And so I pray that people, when you get in marriage, it is very hard work. And then it's hard when you doing all this, you doing right, you faithful, you committed, you ain't cheating. Then he want to cheat. Do you hear what I'm saying? He cheating on you, screwing people that look worse than you. They are number 4, you are number 9 and 10. So sad. Make sure y'all click that like button. Just so much. Marriage is a lot. Cheating and lying. Knowing that you can't be committed to one thing. Instead of you telling the truth, you put on this facade and you lie. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the only reason why Beyonce and Jay-Z together, because it's a business arrangement. Building a $1 billion business. You know it's still some cheating there, but it's business. We will make more money together than actually separate. But the love is gone. And every once in a while, when you get involved with it, you get to cheating, it come out, then you go back to the business, then you make an album, etc. But we know the love ain't there no more. The love is gone. You know the love is gone. You know the love ain't there anymore. You know that you don't love them anymore. You know the love is gone. So I'm going to say that from the heart. But when it comes to Tina, Mr. Lawson, hope I'm saying his name right. You know what I'm kind of say, player, bad words. But I just think he's an alpha man. I think that he did not want to fall and be no beta. I don't think he wanted to be no beta. And I'm just only assuming, yes, exactly. This is a gossip show, so I'm giving you some gossip. So sit down with your foolish self. And I'm going to be real with you. Having this gossip, he didn't want to do all that type of stuff, and I'm just going to keep it all the way real. And I cannot stop you for whatever you want to do. I got to keep it all the way real. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it real with you. It took 5 minutes to get a marriage, to get a marriage, and 3 hours to get a divorce. Wow. When it pertains to infidelity, taps into a okay. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Look at your next ex here. Y'all can call in and give y'all thoughts about that, but it is what it is. Most men cannot adapt to a powerful woman that got all that money. Most men ain't equipped. They're not gonna. They're not gonna. Neither party is willing to compromise, and I believe it was the compromise issue in that relationship. And hopefully we get more information, but because this man is very private, he old, she's older, both of them are kind of private people, they're not going to get into that. So we're going to move on from that. But I just had to bring that back up because I'm watching a movie last night. So I had to bring that back up when it comes to stuff like that. When we're going to talk about Erykah Badu and Beyonce. So Erykah Badu, oh Lord, she look like she stink. And I don't mean no harm. She do look like she stink. But she got all that stuff in her mouth. And she said that Beyonce is stealing her idea of having on a big hat. That's what Erykah Badu said. According to Erykah Badu, she said Beyonce is copying her and stole her idea of wearing a big old hat. I don't know where she getting this from, but we know Beyonce do steal. Because Beyonce did a video many years ago. She said her and Frank Gaster will go to shows just to look for stuff to steal and use for their own show. She have went on record and said that. So it's not too far-fetched that Beyonce saw something from Erykah Badu, and she stole it. It ain't my fault. Beyonce will steal. And it ain't no allegedly. Beyonce will have you do all that writing, and then she'll pretend like she's a writer and slap her name on it. She ain't wrote not one lyric to that record. Do you hear me? But Erykah, you don't own big hats. Just in case I start putting on some shades that people were saying about me that I'm copying somebody that put on some shades. Give me a second. That I'm copying somebody putting on shades. You don't own shades because somebody purchased me some shades. I want to wear me some shades. But when I put the shades on, you copying me because you got on shades. You got on some shades. So you're copying me. Because you got on shades. I remember one time I put on some headphones and it was a person saying, he copied me because he got on headphones. Do you hear me? Oh, he copied me because he got on some headphones. How the world do you own headphones, you drinking demon, you? Stop lying to the old people. Why I can't wear those shades? And then she got on a hat. No. So just because if you don't wear deodorant, if Beyonce decide not to wear no deodorant, she got to be copying you. Just because if she opened up her legs and smell like hot fish, that means she copying off you with your bad hygiene. You know Erykah Badu smell bad. She don't wear deodorant. I can tell on them armpits it's hot and must. If you don't see in Dallas all that heat and sweat, women in the yoni, I know it stink down. I know it stink. You can't tell me it don't stink. It's too hot in Dallas not to wear no deodorant. I know it's stinking, fishy, and funky. I already know it stink down there. Yes, I'm going to call Tyrone to bring some soap and water and deodorant and a mask and wash in between that crack of her butt. I know it. And I heard she don't even like to have toilet tissue. She let Mother Earth clean her butt, so you know it stink back there. She said she let Mother Earth clean out her butt cheeks, so you know it stink. Stench with boo-boo and urine. I already know it stink down there. You ain't got to tell me. Of course I'm going to call. She better burn incense on that stage, all that funk. I'm just going to keep it real. All that muss and funk. Better have about 50 inches burning. No, I'm smelling coochie and incense. Watch that nasty body of yours. So, I'm just saying, honestly, I don't know why I'm on it, but it look like she stink. I'm just keep minding my own business. That's what it look like. All right. Now, she probably do make love good, but you have to get through the stench of that odor. And I'm just saying, they're keeping her all the way real. And then she said she got candles smell like her yoni. I know it smell like hot catfish. Now, don't get offended, you woke black women that's woke. Oh, he called her fish. Sit down with your foolish self. Yes, I said it. F-I-S-H, hot fish. When you can't take it, go join Nicki at night to pick me and get you some socks and cry into it. But you can't stop me from saying fish. It's my mouth. I say what I want to say. It's my tongue. I can say what I want to say. If you don't like me saying fish, go cry with Nick in that sock. Get you a baby sock and cry. I can say what I want to say over here if you don't like it. It's my hot fish. If you don't like it, get you a protest and you go out there and march with Nick. It ain't my fault if you can't handle it. He said fish. Yes, I did. F-I-S-H. Fish. So, Erykah, you take you a hot shower. Babe, take them braids out you, because I know it stink. And you take a hot shower, and you stop worried about Beyonce. She younger, she more successful than you, and she's on the arena tour. She ain't stuffing no little theater with 200 people with 55 incense. Don't worry about this. She ain't copying it. If she did, so what? Sit down with your foolish self. You don't own no hat. Big hat. Many artists, country artists, been wearing big old hats. You don't control that. She can wear a hat if she want to. So what? She got a big old hat. Do you hear what I got to say? And I'm sorry I had to say that, but I was sleeping really good, so I want to drag right now. Got all that metal stuff in your mouth, knowing your teeth is rotten, stinking. All that hot mess. I'm not eating that. I don't want no hot spoiled fish. I don't. I don't want it. Not no hot, rotten fish. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to put my episode on my threads. Y'all excuse me. I'm on threads. Excuse me. So I just had to say that. So she was making fun of Beyonce because Beyonce had on the hat. All right? Would I smash? She got to beg for 3 days and 3 nights before I could smash anything from her. She got the dush. Do women still dush? Hey, he said, what's up to me? Okay, I'm done. I was over there being lustful. He said, would you smash Erykah? They said, well, let the church say, say amen. What if submissive women smell like? I don't want no submissive fish. You got to bathe. Okay? Wearing that old hot hat, all that stinking, you stinking, all that sweat. And I'm just saying it for myself. I know it's rough. And I know y'all don't tell Neek that I'm talking about her, but we still love Neek at night. I know she got me blocked. That's no problem. She got me blocked. But I love her though. And so, yes, I told Neek, I said, I got to talk about you in that baby sock. I got to talk about you in that sock. Because you was crying. And it's okay if you can't handle it. Just keep me blocked. But I still watch you in the heat of the night with your good chocolate self smelling good. You better smell good because you smell like chocolate. I hope she smell like chocolate. Do she smell like perfume and chocolate? Erykah Badu, now, I do want to apologize to you, Erykah. Now, I will come to one of your shows. Hopefully, I'll wear a mask. Hopefully. Okay? Hopefully, I'll wear a mask and I'll come and see how you doing. But nevertheless, you got to get it together, Erykah Badu. Honestly. Because you too old to be stinking like fish. Now, I understand you young, you learning yourself. But if you old and stinking, something wrong with you. Old and stinking. Fish and mothballs. Now look at them, they still, this should mess up your pH. Funk mess up your pH level. Funk does that. Now, I hope she don't block me. Don't send it to Erykah Banks. Please don't block me, Erykah. But if you block me, still bathe. Do you hear me? I want you to still bathe. Humbly. Do y'all hear me? And I'm being real with y'all today. Okay? Did I say Erykah Banks? I mean Erykah Badu. Erykah, get out of my head, Erykah Banks. With that baby hair. I ain't been the same since Erykah Banks blocked me. That heifer blocked me. But nevertheless, I'm still going to talk about her. Do you hear me? All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Get out of my head, Erykah Banks, with that baby hair and smell like crab legs. Did she unblock me? I think she still got me blocked, Paul. Do she still got me blocked? Do she still got me blocked? Hopefully she don't, but we shall see. Do she still got me blocked? Let's talk about Cardi B. Now, this song ain't doing good on the records. I mean, I heard that it's not number 10 on iTunes. Let me see where it's at on iTunes. They said the song Jealousy is not doing good on the charts. So under the charts, I would say under the top songs here, Jealousy is not in the top songs here at all. 7, that song is 16 and 17. I don't see Jealousy on there. All right. Let me go on the hip hop. Okay, I'm just on the charts. I don't know how to look at all the charts. But Jealousy is not on there. Let me scroll down here. Calm Down is on there. Vampire. Jealousy. Oh, Jealousy is 48 on the charts. 48 on the charts. Jealousy. Jealousy is 48 on the charts. Jealousy is 48, and I didn't purchase it, so I'm going to purchase it right now. I'm going to purchase Jealousy, right? I'm going to purchase Jealousy, and then I'm going to purchase All My Life. All My Life. Okay, I'm going to purchase that too. That was 69 cents, and Jealousy was $1.29. So I need all the people to purchase Jealousy. All right. So I just purchased Jealousy as well because I did that. I purchased Jealousy. I just purchased Jealousy. It was 48 on there. I purchased it on iTunes. And the reason why I like iTunes, just in case as I travel, yes, I like Lil Durk. And I love me some King Von. So, I guess I do. And I felt bad listening to King Von when the church people was out there praying, and I'm listening to King Von. I'm not from 63rd. Okay, I'm listening to King Von. And whoever told me King Von make you work out more told the truth. I was out there walking to King Von. And the church was out there praying. I couldn't hear the prayer. I was listening to King Von, Burglaries, Grandson, his new album. I was listening to that. And so nevertheless, just in case, if I don't download my music when I get on the airplane, I like to purchase music so I still have a backup on my Apple, right? So I purchase it so just in case I can listen directly on my phone, have like a backup, because just in case I may not have a Spotify, my Spotify might work, but I have this as my backup. Do y'all hear me? So we purchase records over here, and I purchased Armon records over here. We purchase people records over here. Hey, we purchase people records over here because when I drop my record, I want y'all to buy it. Do you hear me? I want y'all to buy my record. I want us on the charts. All right, but it's 48 on there, and I'm believing this is an Offset record. And speaking about Offset, he said he cheated on Cardi because he was young, immature, and they lacked communication. Then he said he's grieving off of Takeoff death, and he said that he's going through a lot hearing this stuff because he's still human. I hear you, brother, but you got to log off that computer because people going to talk about you. I know what Tasha K said about you hurt your feelings, but you are a public figure. You should have thought about it before you deposit that wood, that piece of sausage between your leg with another woman. So if you don't want to be talked about, don't do extra. And if you don't have to do none of that, and they still gonna talk about you, you just got to ignore the noise and don't pay no focus of the noise. But long as you making songs called Jealousy, long as your wife built like an ant, they gonna talk about you. They're going to talk about the same thing with Cardi B. She needs to log off of that with her foolish self. She too much acting like a foolish woman. Go in that kitchen and cook your kids some bacon, eggs, and sausages. Clean up that house. Stop worrying about what people post on the internet. Release your album. Don't make no sense. You're too busy arguing with bloggers. Get out there and release you a new album. You can't get mad at bloggers create narratives. When Ken Barbie, he creates so many narratives, all in his fingernails, his false hair, that makeup. He want to be a woman. He create nothing but mess. Ever since he wanted to be like you and dress like you and look like you, he's always in other women's mess because he want to be a woman. But still got to stand up and use the restroom like Brother Wiley. He always in some mess. And then talking about, well, I am a blogger. I don't create no narrative. Shut down, you lying makeup demon. You do create narratives about people all the time on that Twitter. Every time on your website, you create mess. So don't sit here and talk about you don't create mess on your page. You do. And the only reason why you post Lil Kim is because Lil Kim and Nicki don't get along. You don't post these people out of goodness of your heart, you makeup demon you. And then telling me to take it down. No, you can't tell me take it down nothing. I'm an alpha man. You a beta. Listen to no man that put on 50 shades of makeup. No. You don't know who you are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm a man, a real black man. I know who I am. I'm not trying to be no woman. And if you want to be, that's your narrative. But you out of order if you think you get me together when you trying to be something that you wasn't born to be in the first place. Sit down, sir, ma'am, wherever you are, you out of order. And then got the audacity to come in this chat and think you're going to talk some mess. I will put you in your place. Ain't my fault that you, Cardi B, guard dog, ain't no good with when she went to Paris, left your hand part at home, and you talking about Brother Wiley. Ain't my fault. Y'all sat there and carry her on your back. Now your back is broken, need back surgery. That ain't my fault. Y'all falling behind the wrong thing. Learn how to be an alpha man and stop falling around them women. You picked up that feminine energy. Now you want to be a woman. Sit down with your foolish self. You don't know who you are, and you try to tell people about themselves. You don't even know who you are anymore. You lost. And then you gonna come in the chat talking about Brother Wiley, getting mad at me because I can talk my mess and talk about, I don't know why folks watch the Wiley show, because I'm talented. When they see me, they see I ain't trying to be no woman. I'm an alpha man, a strong man, and I'm proud being a man. They know exactly who I am, and I'm funny. That's why they watch me. I ain't chasing around Cardi B. Only thing I'm chasing with her, tell her to go to the hospital and stop playing with her body. She can't even hardly stand up straight because she put all that concrete in her body. And if she don't like it, she can go to sue me today. And I tell the judge, I say, Your Honor, I'm crying loud and sparing her not that she putting all that concrete in her cheeks. She can't even stand up straight. That's why her husband is cheating, Your Honor. She putting your body under construction. And then you gotta heal, and then he's still horny, so he going out there and he screw somebody else. You all botched up, pus, blood leaking up out your shoulders and your kneecaps and your cheeks, looking like a whole ant on steroids. And if I'm wrong, then sue me today, Your Honor. Tell her to sue me. I guarantee I would win. Ain't my fault that you got all that surgery, that your face ain't the same face when you came out. You got multiple different faces. You should have learned from Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim should have told us, hey, baby, don't play with your face, because look at my face and everything. I don't know if I need to see how many or hello. You don't know what to say to Lil' Kim no more. You don't know to say how much or hello or shrimp fried rice. You don't know what to say to her no more because she lost herself. She look different. Yes, she do. Start playing with her face. She was a beautiful woman, and she started playing with her face. Now she don't know what to do. You don't know what to say to her no more. You really don't. You don't know what to say to her no more. And then y'all talk about, oh, Wiley, you shouldn't talk about Cardi. She's going to tell her to sue. Ain't nobody afraid of her lawsuit. What she going to get? My nose, my false leg, my yellow teeth? What is she going to get? Doctor bills? What she going to get? Absolutely nothing. She's still going to get me to roast her. She's a public figure. I didn't say she had no bumps, but I can guarantee you that body got scars on that body. I know that body is scarred up for surgeries. For her to try to make a mommy makeover. I know she's sick in that body, getting all that foreign stuff in her body. I can look at K. Michelle. What's she gonna take? My false leg? My false eyeballs? What's she gonna take? Have nothing for her to take. If she couldn't get the money from Tasha, how you think she gonna get it from me? Chap lip, yellow teeth. All she gonna get. I can talk about her. She not exempt of being talked about, and Kim Barbie up there dragging other black women. But then when a man come involved, he running like a little coward. He talk about JT and JT mess. But then when a black man, Brother Wiley, get involved, you scared. Yes, you scared. Because a real man is in there. Talker, I can take it. You talking about JT because she can't hit you and pull over the belt. But I can, young man. doing all that talking, pinning women against each other, and then get mad, and you have the audacity to come against Angie from the shade room and tell Angie y'all create narratives, and your own sister friend Cardi got brother Kyle fired from the shade room because in her sick, twisted mind, she thought Kyle from the neighborhood talk was running a hate page against her. And got that man fired and got him going into a mental breakdown. He was crying and weeping with his beautiful, good-looking self. And I told him, I said, brother, stop that cry. Create your own platform. Brother woke up. He created the neighborhood talk with his beautiful self, had on braces, so sad and looking good. He took the braces off there. Now he at the BET Awards doing good for himself. But he was fired because of Cardi B lies. And she get on that stand and sat there and cried because the mess that Tasha came with, and look at the mess that you had Kyle going through. Almost destroyed that man's existence off a lie. Sit down with your lying self. You can't even stand up straight. Stand up straight. Do the stand up straight challenge. You got to use that car for some support. And you got Offset in the praying position like, Lord, please don't have my wife doing no more surgery. Look at him praying. Please, Father God, take off. I know you're a new angel. Please stop my wife from doing all that surgery. I can't feel nothing real. I'm tired of sleeping with all that hard plastic. He's in a praying position. I'm tired of that. She thinks I look good, all this hard stuff, like I'm sleeping on concrete. I'm trying to cut her and I'm in cramps, all that hardness. He's praying to the Father right then and they looking up right there. Look at him, he's just that praying. Father God, I know you hear me. This is your servant, Offset. Lord, help me right now. Stop her from doing all that. So usually she can't stand up straight in this car. She can't stand up straight. She in pain. Her knees is buckling. Anyway. And I'm just keeping it all the way real. She can't even stand up straight. And then he gonna send it to, if she blocked me, let her block me. I don't give a darn if she blocked me. I'm still gonna listen to her music. I'm still gonna bop to her music. I'm not obsessed with these celebrities. I don't care how good you think you are. You are a human being like me. You gonna use the restroom like me. Now you may be using the restroom on an automatic toilet that can flush you and clean you up. You may have a staff that clean you up, but you still got to use the restroom. You still bleed like me. You may get a doctor, but you still got to go to the doctor. You still got to go through problems like me. You may have money, but you still human. You are not my God. You didn't die on the cross with a BBL. The God that I serve was real. When they crucified Jesus, you didn't see pus and concrete coming out of his side. It was the blood that came out of the side of Jesus, not concrete. So you ain't my God. You are a human being. I'm a fan, but let me put you in your place. You still a human. You a woman. You a human. You flesh like me. And one day you going to be expired. You ain't, man, you ain't my God. I ain't putting you on no pedestal. Like, that's the problem. Y'all worship these celebrities. Don't give a damn about you. We did Malago Grams. She was worshiping Tory Lane. Hey, Tory Lane, I love Tory Lane. Tory Lane saw her black behind by a bad built body shelf, had her breast leaning to the side. Hey, Tory, hey. He kept walking. These celebrities don't give a damn about you. Sitting there, waving at Tory Lanez. He kept walking. You showing up with that bad built body. Breasts all hanging to the side. Talking about lying to the courts. Oh, he gonna win this. And he lost. Left your babies at home. You ain't got custody of them, but you chase behind a celebrity. Sit down with your foolish self. Those are human beings. Stop chasing around there and chase God. They said it's just not the face, it's about her. Yes, you better chase the Lord. These are regular folks Like I love Beyonce, but don't get into that worshiping. That's Beyonce. She's human. We celebrate them for what they do, but I'm not going to worship you. I celebrate you, but I'm not going to worship you, honey, because you don't care nothing about me. Offset talking about their problems or what the case may be. I don't know they got problems. He wasn't ready to marry Cardi. He was just in lust. He was never in love. He was in lust. You wasn't ready. And you still ain't ready because you still cheating on her. You just got you more smarter with your cheating. But you still cheating on her. I can guarantee I can smell your drawers that you still cheating on that woman. And she know it. And it's just a matter of time before a side baby come up. Matter of time. You never didn't want to marry Cardi B. You just did it because you lust after her. It's good for your image. Let's be clear, Offset. You a trash rapper compared to Cardi B. Cardi B is more successful in the music industry. You was popping back when I was in Chicago over 2015, 2016. Okay? You were popping, you and the Migos. But you ain't popping no more. You ain't dominating the chart. You only surviving off of Cardi B. And the only reason why you surviving right now and you charting right now is because of your wife. Let's keep it all the way clear. This song would not be a topic of discussion if it wasn't for Cardi B. The only reason why you being thought of in hip hop today is because of who you married to. Do I have a witness? Do I have a witness? I can smell it in the drawers they cheat. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I don't worship these celebrities. I love Brandy. Brandy, I love her, but I don't worship Brandy. But I love her. I have my favorites, right? I don't worship these people. I ain't turning my name to Brandy, Marquise Brandy Norwood Wiley. That's her name. My name is Marquise Wiley. Yes, I might change a profile to an album, but I ain't changing my name. Nope. My name is Wiley. Now, one day I would talk about her. One day I might talk about her, but I don't worship her. I like her music. I like me some Human. I like me Have You Ever. I like it. I like The Boy Is Mine, but I don't worship her. Some of these weird people, they are obsessed with these celebrities, harassing celebrities, dogging celebrities, doing all this foolish stuff. That's weird and sick. Doing all that type of stuff don't make no sense. Y'all doing that just as foolish as y'all can be. These people don't care nothing about you, and you know it. These are regular folks. Well, we're going to talk about some stuff. I know they ain't going to like this type of teacher. I guess somebody else I want to talk about really quickly. Let me see if I can put their picture up here. All right. Now they talk about my shades. Said the shades is 2002. Look at them talking about my shades. They said it's 2002. I don't care if somebody bought them. I love them. It ain't on your face. Let's talk about this other celebrity here. Let's bring her up here. Onika. Y'all see Onika? And I love Onika. Somebody called 911 on Onika, Nicki Minaj, and they said that it was some stuff happened, a shooting happened at her house, and the sheriffs went to her home. This is the second time that have happened, and I believe Ken Barbie did it. I believe he did that, and I believe they did it, and they're trying to provoke Nicki Minaj, bringing the cops to her house, which is disgusting. That is a dangerous thing playing with her. And they got to go to her home. And whoever is calling the cops, they're so convincing that the police are showing up. And they said Nicki didn't like it. They said Nicki was upset about that. They said she was upset about that. She was hurt that they keep calling the cops on her. This is so sad that they're doing that. Now, I know it's Cardi B telling him to do that, calling the cops on people's homes and on so many other celebrities. So I pray that God fix that situation for Nicki, that he exposed that situation. Whoever did that, they stop. Because not only you putting her life in danger, you putting her beautiful baby in danger. And so when I saw the story, I was perplexed. My spirit was disturbed. My spirit was disturbed about that. And so when they do, I said, that ain't right. I said, y'all is spending all this energy doing it for these celebrities that don't care nothing about you. This is sad. They don't care nothing about you. You doing all it. Just like them Trump people when they went to the Capitol Hill, did all that crime and got arrested and went to prison. And one of the older white women, she said, I ain't no Trump supporter no more. He lied to me. It's a cult. Oh, now you see it once you went to prison. You let that man manipulate your mind, got you acting a fool at the Capitol Hill. And you thought because you up in age, they wouldn't charge your behind. But people do foolish things for people of celebrity. Some people, they just do this. And they don't have to tell you just do it because you sick. Like if you online dragging people as a fan, harassing people, ain't getting paid, there's something wrong with you like that. But you got people that do that. You can't buy her album. You can't afford her ticket. Only thing you can afford is be on your mama Wi-Fi and drag people on the behalf of these celebrities. And when the last time when I was dragging Nicki, her fans was calling my phone all night long. Young kids calling my phone. And I called one of them back and the mama answered. And I told him to get off that phone. You calling me off your mama phone. Harassed me because I said Nicki Minaj should retire. And you calling my phone. Doing that foolish stuff. But them barbs did call my phone. Did they call? I had to turn my phone off. I haven't received that many phone calls in my life. They kept calling my phone. All right? It made no sense. We could talk about Nicki Minaj, but I ain't going to call no authorities, make a false report, and whoever did it, whether it was Ken Barbie or any Barbie, Ken Barbie, I believe he should serve 30 years in prison if you make a false report to someone, and I'm going to say it on that. Whoever did it, I believe it was a Cardi B fan. And I'm just being real. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I'm being real. It probably was a Cardi B fan. Doing all that. She probably keeps her husband locked in the house so he can't. I don't understand. But again, it does not make it right to call and make false reports. It's not right. And you get yourself in a lot of trouble because when they track it, because you're like, I didn't even know that you can get in trouble making false child protective services reports. Like if they found out you keep making false reports that you can get charged. I didn't know that until like a couple of weeks ago. That I didn't know that if you call child protective services and they found out what you keep saying is like false reports, that you can get charged. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that can happen. I didn't know that you can literally make false reports and you can get yourself in trouble for that. I didn't know that at all. I didn't. I didn't know that if you keep making false reports like that, you could get yourself in trouble. I didn't know that. I didn't. I didn't know that at all. Make sure y'all like that video. Come on, like it. I'm gonna give me another bottle of water. And this water not even thawed out. Put some hot water on here. Because I need some cold to drink. Let me look at these shades. These shades is really nice. Like, this like President Biden type of shades. Like the president. Look, president. That's what it looked like. Look like the president. That's what it looked like. Look like the president. DN that to Nicki Minaj. Let me see. Where is Nicki? I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh, yeah. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh, yeah. She give me money when I'm in need. And friend indeed, I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh, yeah. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Yes. She give me money when I'm in need. Yeah. I love Ray Charles. Okay. Man, since y'all sound like Ray Charles, I go on and sing. Give me a second here. I love y'all. Okay, we're going to go to another topic here. Give me a quick second here. There's somebody else that's on the docket. So we're going to go right back into this. Give me a second here. Oh, man. But y'all stop that to Nicki Minaj, okay? All right? All right? Let me see. We'll put that down. Somebody else. I got to go back to this. And we just talked about this person, but they in the news, child. They in the news. They in the news. So I want to make sure I talk about them. All right. So Cardi B, y'all know who Cardi B, of course. We got her back on the docket. So she was in there rapping or whatever, and somebody whoosh threw some water and she threw a microphone at them. So apparently Cardi B has been charged with battery. She had been charged with battery, and the woman or the woman said that she's charging Cardi. She's in the investigation because she did not throw the ice water at her. It was somebody else. So apparently she was on stage. They threw the water. We talked about it on the YouTube short, and it did really good in views. And it whoosh hit her in the face. And she immediately she immediately threw the microphone, and now they are posted. Now she's been charged. She could possibly be charged with a battery. But y'all don't be throwing stuff at her. Okay? Don't be throwing stuff to people on stage. Don't do it. Don't do that. And Roland Ray said that you should be charged with a felony throwing something on the stage with people. That big old thick tongue he got. They said she hit the wrong one, hit a white lady is on that. Yeah, she hit the wrong one. She should have Now I told him to do it. And yes, and then the previous video, she was telling people to cool her down. I guess they kept it up. So it's a lot. Cardi B, sit down, release the album, and be done with it, okay? But we talked about it on the YouTube short, and y'all have listened to it, y'all have viewed it, and we want to say thank you all for that way. Y'all listen to that YouTube short. But she posted, she threw the microphone and stuff like, you don't have to do it. It's just water. Come on. And then you hit the wrong person. Because in the previous, before that, you were telling people to throw water on you to cool you off. And then I guess this particular person threw too much water on you. Whoosh. And you was upset about that. All right. So hopefully she get that together. Now we're gonna move on to another topic here. I just had to talk about that. All right. Another topic here. All right. So T.S. Madison will be on Jason Lee's show for a sit-down interview on the Jason Lee Experience. So she said she's going to be on Jason Lee's show. They're going to be talking about Jess Hilarious, Tasha K, so many other people. And people are saying, but why have she never did a sit-down interview with Armon Wiggins? Like, or why haven't Armon did it? I don't know. But she have definitely done that. But then Armon be telling folks, you can't be friends with me if you hang out with my ops. And clearly, the ops hanging out with the ops anyway. But she's doing an interview with Jason Lee, and that's her prerogative. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do a show with Jason Lee and all of that, that's fine. But people say, but what about Armon Wiggins and T.S. Madison? Well, they're not doing the show. Because they supposed to be cool. They supposed to be friends. They supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, mother and son, brothers, brother and sister, sister and brother, bro and sister. Why they're not doing a show together? So they have not done it, but at the time we're going to see we're going to see how this is going to play out with Jason Lee and T.S. Madison, and I'm going to review it. And I didn't, and Jason, I know we talked. I got to review your Adam 22 or some. Got to review that episode. I'm kind of behind on your shows, so I'll be reviewing that tomorrow. That interview I'll be reviewing tomorrow because I do like to cover your show, even though Armon told me not to cover your show, but nevertheless, we gonna cover your show, okay? I'm gonna tell you this again, we gonna cover your show. We gonna cover T.S. Madison show too, even though T.S. Madison says she don't like me or whatever, and T.S. Madison's so cheap. And that's the thing about T.S. Madison. A couple of weeks ago, she was fighting with the car service. Y'all didn't pick up my bags. I didn't have no bags, sir. Cussing the folks out, belittling the people because she wanted to show her 55 bags, and I guess it's a certain limit of bags. And she said she gonna deduct it off her car. She is so cheap. Now she's supposed to be so rich and booked and rich and arguing over some bags with that deep voice of hers. Arguing with some bags. And I saw that video and I was upset about that. I hope he bring up with her being so cheap and belittling people on her show with some bags. And then she told her credit card, lied to them, telling them it was fraud because they charged her because she had 55,000 bags. Okay? Y'all did it to these bags. I got all these bags. Sounded like the Big Show from WWE. I mean, I had to turn that down, all that yelling at the people. And the man does me, okay, let me tell you right there, if you do it, I ordered 3 bags and the limited 2 bags, and you had about 6 to 8 bags. Sorry, ma'am, 68 bags, and you had it. I didn't have those 68 bags. Okay, let me type it up in my computer. We are going to see with the supervisor, and the supervisor said, the driver said that you had about 89 bags, and 89 bags. I don't have no 89 bags. Who had 89 bags, sir? Tell me how to have 89. And I'm saying it right then and there. And the driver, getting the details from the driver, and the driver said that we're going to have 89 bags, and you had 89 bags in the airport. And that's what he did not get to because he violated the rules, and you had more than 89 bags. And you sitting there being all that angry. This is all alive. And I'm telling all my friends don't do business with y'all. And she was live, arguing over because she did that. And then she said, that's why I went on to Black Uber and they helped me with all my bags. You know, you got to have a lot of bags. You got to have your breast bag, you know, and your nostril bag, you know, your toys, your video equipment, tapes. Anyway, so that's what happened. And she got mad. Okay. She got upset. I was like, look at this lady doing all this cussing. And with that D-boy shaking up my phone like that. Doing all that don't make no sense. They said, I can't stand what you can't stand me, but that's what she was doing. She was arguing over some bags. She did a whole show dedicated to that. And she supposed to be so rich. Arguing over some bags because they didn't want to pick up all them bags. Miss Mary wheelchair, you know her wheelchair, that's gonna take up a lot of space. Wheelchair, 55, you got to have a bag for her diabetes medication, her high cholesterol medication. Then you got to have space. She had an oxygen tank, her portable tank. She had about 2 tanks. Then Miss Mary got a crock pot because she got to feed everybody. She come in contact with. Miss Mary got a crock pot and pots and food, crock pots and stuff. Then you got her Holy Bible, books of the Holy Bible. She got the Hebrew version. She got the King James version. She got the American version, the New England version, the African version, all type of versions of it. Then you got her holy oil. Got different oil. She got her praying, her prayer towels. Got to have all that. Then she got her gospel music bag with all her gospel artists, the Blind Boys of Alabama, the Shirley Caesar, the Mississippi Mass Choir, all the Caravans, Shirley Caesar, and also Mahalia Jackson. She got all that type of stuff going on. Then you got Chi. He got his bag of condoms and lubrications. You got Oliver. He got his wigs and cameras. Then you got the African. He got his green cards and documentation, his other identities, other cards. You got all that stuff with you. That's going on. Chi. I'm just going to say this. So we're going to move on from that. But nevertheless, she was arguing about that. But I will cover Jason Lee's show. And we want to say congratulations to T.S. Madison and Jason Lee for doing a sit-down interview on the Jason Lee Experience on Revoked. So we definitely going to be checking out that podcast. And we also going to be checking out the video show as well. And we're going to watch it. And we're going to break it down to you in person. All right? We're going to talk about that live soon as it drops. Okay? We definitely going to do that as well. Okay. And press 1 if you're going to watch the episode, or press 2, you're going to watch my review. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode, or press 2, you're going to watch my review. Let me see what your headspace. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode, or press 2, you're just going to watch my review. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode, or press 2, you're going to watch my review. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode, or press 2, you're going to watch my review. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode, or press 2, you're going to watch my review. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode. Press 2, you're going to watch my review. Press 1, you're going to watch the episode. Press 2, you're going to watch my review. All right. Okay, how we doing with the likes? Come on, click the like button, y'all. It's 200. Come on, click that like button. Why? Click that like button, baby. Oh, man. All right. So now we got to talk about our favorite celebrity. All right. Let's get our favorite celebrity on the screen here. Our favorite celebrity is on the screen here. Where is he at? Our favorite celebrity. Wait. Let me see. Okay, we're going to find our favorite celebrity here. All right, Armon Wiggins. Back many years ago, back in the day, me and that brother had each other's backs. That brother had my back and I had his back. Now in 2023, he got back problems. His spinal cord is twisted up like a pretzel. His spinal cord is twisted. So today he went, I believe today and yesterday, I believe. Let me make sure. Let me get my facts together. He went live. It could be today or it was yesterday. I believe he went live. And he talked about his back. I mean, my favorite celebrity was in pain. He was in pain. My favorite celebrity was in so much pain. And I didn't know what was going on. And I said, what in the world is going on with him? He was in so much, he was in so much pain. And my favorite celebrity was going through in his body. And while he was going through in his body, I immediately came out and I was hurt because he went live and he had pain in his back. Obviously, he having some conditions right now in his back that the back doctor, spinal cord doctor, will only spend $13,000 or $14,000. They want to do surgery on his back. And in all seriousness of it, this is very, very serious, honestly. Honestly, this ain't no time for no jokes. This ain't no time for no roasting gag. The brother back is hurting. But he don't want to spend the money to fix his back, but you spent money to put new teeth in your mouth. Now, you knew that you had back problems. It was twisted up like a pretzel and all of these type of things. Get that back fixed. He was talking about my back and leg, and now he got back problems. Twisted up, hurting his back. And see, it's not easy when you eating all that, arching your back, take that stuff back there in your area, it's hurting your back. So you got to take that serious when you got back problems. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's hurtful. You got back problems. All that heavy drinking on your spinal cord, heavy drug usage. Now you got back problems. You need to go to a chiropractor. You need to go to a spine specialist, and get that back in order. Because you invested in your mouth, now it's trying to invest in your back. You getting up in age now. Your back is telling you, hey, you got to calm down, brother. Calm down and get that back in order. So he was talking about his back. He was getting mad, upset, and mad and pressed because of his back. Upset, mad. Bloggers is talking about him all over social media. They're talking about him while he got back problems. Shout out to Mouth TV. They're talking about him and his back problems. And Mouth TV, they did a video, him and his friend did a video about his back. And I'm going to make sure I go to it. And what they said, they were talking about his back. And Armon Wiggins is supposed to be getting surgery on his back, or he don't want surgery on his back. And they did a video saying Armon Wiggins injured. Okay? So this is what Armon Wiggins said. My favorite celebrity said this. Wow. You haven't posted a video in 7 days, and this is what you came back with? Mind you, almost every last recent video is about me. And my only thing is, why would I like to, my only thing is, I would like to understand what this channel affiliate with me is. Because it seems like y'all reach and pull the smallest thing to angle against me, always for the negative. I would even go as far as saying these people just try to hype up. Y'all try to hype up against me. Y'all don't even like them as much as y'all like me. Laughing emoji. It's weird. Only talk about them because you can talk about me. Also, I have this page blocked on everything, which means you have created new pages to follow and download all of my latest story posts and or videos. I don't know, just seem a little bit like a disgruntled fan page. It's all love. I would just encourage stronger content, even if it was about me. There's so much more you could have discussed than this stale topic. Then Mouth TV said this quote, you unblock on Instagram, so I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly, we are fans, and this is the drama blog, so we make it all about the dramatics. LOL. You trash us over and over, even went as far as lying, saying we call in all the time to Wiley to trash you. Never happened. So yes, we poke fun at you, and it's what we all do. Just like you search for a story on Nicki and Cardi endlessly and poke fun. We are no expectation. It is all love here too. It truly is. If you have stronger content for us, push it our way. We just covered this because you've been sharing it for the past month, and we left it on the floor, but the people still want to know what's up with Armon. It's your season, hun. We just here to ring bells towards you. More and more, please just unblock on everything since you already started on Instagram. And then this Armon Wiggins responded. He said this quote, you're right, this is my season. So I'm not sure why y'all keep trying to make fetch happen with attacking my name. Y'all should need me to make her pop, or do you? Or that's the only time y'all care. They said this, Mouth Open said this to Armon. Check the top videos. It doesn't need you, but I want to cover you. You are interesting character, to say the least. We care when we care. Armon said this quote, babe, you completely missed the point. Checking the top videos from 3 to 4 years ago is crazy when I can check your last 7 days, hell, 9 months. It's almost all me. But that wasn't the point. The point is y'all like to drag me against other creators. That will never happen. And what I'm saying is, since y'all like them so much, why don't y'all just spend more time highlighting them or discussing them? Why is it that y'all only being discussed in conjunction with me? They are do good, they are so great, I'm so jealous and afraid. Also, y'all seem like to like them more, so why not spend time discussing people like you like? That's what I do. Love Nicki, I love Cardi, I discuss them all the time. Don't like Tasha, so I will drag her when there's a reasonable opportunity. I'm not sure why you guys use me talking about celebrities as an excuse to only talk about me. Am I a celebrity? Because if I start going around calling myself a celebrity, y'all will be quick to try to knock me down. So which is it? I talk about celebrities. Yes, Tasha K is a celebrity now. And then Mouth TV said, I'm not going to keep going back and forth about any of this. It is what it is, Armon. Check the last videos. We call you a celebrity, Armon, since you want to hear that so bad. It's Armon said, it's not about back and forth. I'm commenting. You don't want the engagement. You don't have to respond, LOL. You want to be pressed so bad, LOL. We weren't beefing, baby. Mouth TV said, quote, I guess I will go back and forth. It's back and forth to me when I don't even care to have this convo. I don't know why she said you are jealous. We just like to be messy, clearly. We came into the topic of you when you pretended that your page was deleted when you actually hid it. You set the precedent for when we cover you, I guess a looking for the angle type thing, and saying when reasonable, we drag you. Just like we have a few more times to drag you for coming soon. Anything else while you have my attention? And yes, I like to take long breaks from this channel. I don't like to be be so far in everything all the time. So yes, the videos go years back. I get what we may have hurt your feelings a bit. Sorry about that. Hope we can coexist in a semi peace and be real for once. You private all your top videos from 4 and 3 years ago as well. Armon said, I'm the star, B. It is what it is. I get it, but just say that. Now I'm done. Take care. They said, okay. They said, don't do surgery. And then somebody said, when I tell you that hurts really bad, I can't walk with a walker. The injection doesn't work. I get them every 2 weeks. Now I have had MRI, physical therapy. This is what a Campbell's saying. And hurting bad. I know Armon hurt because I've been dealing with it since March. So I want to say this. Did Mouth TV ever call it to my show? No, they never call it to my show. I just think Armon Wiggins just drag me in it and say these different things about me, period. I told Armon I'm going to talk about him. He is a celebrity. I told that brother before his back was crumbled up like a pretzel. People gon' talk about you. You can't handle people talk about you, then delete your channel and retire and go back to AT&T. Say, can I sign you up for an iPhone? We got a package right now for 6% off. Go back to selling iPhones. Go back to selling Bluetooth. Go back to selling internet connection. If you can't handle Mouth TV, Wiley, Couture Bay, Coffee City, so many other people, then retire and go back and fix that back to get it all loose and to get it untangled like a pretzel and go back and work it at Walmart. They gonna talk about you. Stop thinking because you think you the mess, that you are the stuff, that you so great that can't nobody talk about you. You gonna be talked about. And if you got that much sense to talk about Mouth TV, go live. I thought you was sick. I thought your back was twisted up like a pretzel. If you got all that stuff to tweet and text, then go on and hook up that bed and go on out there and go live. But you can't because you're sick. You need a healing. You too busy worried about that. You need to be going to Larry Reed since he your pastor. Tell him to pray for that back. You talk about people all the time. You ain't exempt of being talked about. You drag black women all the time, but you mad because you get the karma back to you? Come on, sir. You out of order. You talk about people, so shall I talk about you. You talk about Tasha, you talk about Cardi, you talk about Nicki, you talk about Ice Spice, you talk about Lotto, you talk about everybody. But soon when people talk about you, you can't handle it. Here you are, your back is twisted up like a pretzel and you mad and upset because people talking about you. You put it out there, said your back is hurt, that the injections don't work, that you got to get some pain pills. Hope you don't get hooked to them opioids. You putting it out there. So if you put it out there on station here, they're going to talk about you. Just because you talk about on station, you think people ain't going to listen to that? They're going to use it as content. You told the world that your back is twisted up compressor. You told the world that you want to put hands on your best friend, your former best friend. You went on these went on these YouTube shows and did that, but get mad at Mouth Open and Wiley and others for talking about it. You open your mouth and told, we forgot about that you wanted to beat up your friend. Then you showed up at the event, didn't want to fight. You the one that started this, but get mad because they show up at the same event. You supposed to be somewhere in the hospital getting your back untwisted and you mad and upset because people talk about you. Talk about everybody else. Now you don't want to spend money getting your back fixed. You trying to be cheap. No, you spent all that money. See, if you would have saved your money, now you got to go through health. I hope you got you a good health plan. Getting all them expensive apartment and you got back problems. That's expensive. Go on out there and get you a GoFundMe out and tell them, can y'all help raise money? My back is in trouble. That's your priority. Not worried about what they talking about. You need back surgery. The shots ain't working. Neither is your man licking and sticking you up there. That ain't working. Smoking weed ain't working. Snorting cocaine ain't working. You need you some surgery. But you don't want to do it. So just be in pain. It's my fault that you sounded like you got ran over by a semi. Oh, I'm in so much pain. You ain't gonna get no sympathy. Your back in trouble. You need to be asking for prayer. Push back that beer and liquor and drugs and go to church and get on that altar and say, Saints, I need your prayer. My back is broken. It's twisted up like a pretzel. I can't lay down. It's aches and pains. I can't do a show. I can't twerk like I used to twerk. Get right with God. My fault. You told all your business about your back. You put that out there. Why y'all don't talk about Wiley when Wiley, that ain't got to talk about me. I'm still going to talk about you. You got mad at Coffee City because she was talking about you and played your station head show. And then you got mad at that black woman. Man, you always taking it for Wiley. So what? I am entertaining. Ain't my fault that I'm entertaining with yellow teeth. I done had to go to Korea or go to a third world country. And now you need a back surgery. But your priorities, you want to look good. Yes, you look good. But how does it matter looking good on this side? Your back is twisted up like a pretzel. Now you hurting back there. All that activities in your back now is hurting. Taking all that 12, 13 dildos up there. Now your back is hurting. You need some surgery. Go to the hospital and stop being bitter and get you some help. And if you ain't got the money, that's your fault. You making all that money from YouTube, renting out Airbnb, renting out here, and renting out this, going to get new teeth, Birkin bags. Now your back is twisted up. Now you want to be cheap. You wasn't cheap when you was getting all that expensive Balenciaga boots. Spend that $15,000 on your back. And if you ain't got it, I speak to your shame because you wasted your money. Every creator needs some surgery. Not no surgery, insurance. You need some good health insurance. Now you can't go live because you in pain, but you got to go live because if you don't sit down and go live and drag, that check going to be low. Now you need the surgery. Your body is declining. This is serious. I don't want to have to do it. Now you want to be cheap. You want cheap when you got new teeth. You want cheap when you ban all them expensive clothes. Now you need surgery. Your back is telling you. And I don't care how you snort up that cocaine. It's still, I do get, I'm so high. And in that back, scrunching up like a twisted pretzel. You shared that. Can't get mad that we making a joke out of it. You didn't care when I was in pain, leg pain, on crutch. You didn't care. You made fun of me. Oh, this is karma. Well, is it your karma with that twisted back? Did the cards tell you that your back was going to be twisted in the month of July? What did them cards tell you about that twisted back? Ain't my fault your back is twisted up like a pretzel. We'll go ahead on and get you to surgery. But if you wasted your money, that's on you. I told you, creators, when you make money, put you some money away for health. Put your savings away. You need some health insurance. Your body is going through right now. That's the serious because Sean King, he had problems with his spinal cord. He had to get surgery, was hurt. He couldn't even hardly move. That man's back was twisted up like a pretzel. But you need some prayer. Now you need prayer. You need help. You need healing in your body. This ain't no time for you to talk about folk. You need to be asking for prayer. Can you please pray for me? All you praying believers, I need prayer because my back is broken. It's twisted up. I know you in pain. It sounded like you sound very sick. And I felt bad that you sound fit. It hurt me because you my brother. I know it's hurting you in your back. It's hurting you. You can't hardly go live and break a story because you in pain. And you can't ignore it because it's going to get worse. Anybody had to get back surgery? That ain't nothing to play with. Injections and all that type of stuff. And then they talk about it's an injury, him working out. He probably was working out drunk and twisted that back up like a pretzel. It ain't my fault. You got to go through that. Go on, let Larry lay hands on that back. And you get mad because people talking about you. You gonna be talked about. If you can't handle it, Brother Armon, quit. You keep saying, I'm ready for this lifestyle. No, you ain't. You can't even handle Mouth TV with 10 followers. They got more than 10 followers. With 5,000 followers. With less than 10,000 views, or you can't handle that. How can you handle the mainstream when you can't even handle the people, the smaller creators, as you call us? That ain't gonna never happen. You keep saying that. Ain't gonna never happen. Stop that. We are happening because we in your head. You mad and pressed. Stop letting those people talking about we ain't gonna happen when you talk about what we talk about. Sit down, you twisted pretzel demon, you. Send that line. You only gonna never. We are happening. I don't know about them. I know I'm happy because I'm living rent-free in your hand with that twisted back of your hooked up to hot patches and you smoking dope and you got all them hot patches and cold patches. Your man rubbing it back and it's still ache to pay. Need to go to the emergency room, but you ain't got no insurance. You don't want to spend that money. That's you. Got that expensive apartment you couldn't afford. Then you downgraded to Airbnb. You wasted that money knowing that your health is declining. Where your health fund? Smoking all that dope and drinking all that liquor, and now your back said rejection. I'm hurt. I'm twisted. I'm twisted. I'm twisted. Getting drunk and falling down the stairs with your drunken self. Now you in pain. I'm still going to pray for you, but I'm going to talk about you before I do it because I'm entertained. I'm still going to the Father and say, Lord, you made the back. You made the backbone. God made the spinal cord. Before the spinal cord was in your body, God knew it. He designed the body. And Lord, heal him in his body. He needed healing. Even though he talk a lot of mess, I still don't want him in pain because it helped my business. I don't want his back twisted up like a pretzel. He can't go live. That back twisted up like a pretzel. I want that body to be healed. Y'all pray for that brother. His back is twisted up like a pretzel. Pray that God do it for him. Heal him in his body. And you stop all that drinking. You need to change your lifestyle. You do all that heavy drinking, going to beer, and your back is twisted like a pretzel. You need to stop all that snorting that stuff up your nose. Stop smoking that marijuana and stop and work on that back. Get back to God. Turn your back. Get back to the Father. And say, Lord, untwist my spinal cord. Fix it. Straighten it up. You getting mad at us because we talking about you. It hurt me today. I was hurt that you was hurt in pain. It really did. It bothered me because I really love Armon Wiggins, but I ain't going to stop talking about him. I love that brother. I want nothing to happen to my brother. I love him. I really do. But his priorities is messed up. Knowing you got an expensive debt and your back is, what type of, your health is the problem. I don't care how famous you think you are. I don't care how good them teeth look. But if your health fail, everything else don't matter. Then your health is your health is the priority. You can't enjoy Cardi B, your health declining. You better deposit your check, get you a good specialist, and spend the money. And if you don't have it, speak to your shame. You had good money, but you paying $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 in rent, knowing your health is declining. Trying to get your back surgery on Afterpay. You can't get it on no Afterpay. You know that back needed and you know it. Can I get it on the payment plan? Thank you, I can't breathe. You try to get it on the payment plan. You know that back needed. There ain't no time to be cheap. Yes, that's expensive getting back surgery. Surgery on your back. Let's see the cost of back surgery. The cost of back surgery. Well, how much it costs? Typically a minimum of $50,000 to $90,000. That's a lot of money. And we're going to pray for him. Where are all these preachers? Where Larry? Ain't he supposed to be a prophet? Tell him to pray for that back. Your health has been declared ever since you brought that false prophet into your house and allow him to touch your back. You've been having back problems. Should have kept that false demon out of your house. You went down there with all them down low spirits and let Larry the pedo touch your back, embrace you so innocent. And now your back is in pain. Got that false prophet in your house. You went down to somebody else's house, and now you've been having back problems ever since. You should have left that false demon alone, but you let that demon touch your back. You innocent. You didn't do nothing wrong. Now that back hurt. In all seriousness, I want my brother to be well. In all seriousness, I want him to be healed. In all seriousness, I want that back to be healed. I want him to be straight up that back. But his priorities is messed up. Knowing you have back problems, you ain't knowing that, getting you some new teeth. You need to be getting some back. Get that back in order. You trying to travel. Get that back in order. And I do what I feel for him. And this is what we do. They said, ooh, black people different. How he getting? Because we're just what we do. This is a dragon show. If I had a twisted up back like a pretzel, y'all would be talking about it. You ain't exempt to being talked about. You're going to be talked about. He put it out there. He made it public, and we talking about it. And then he was on the line. Well, it's going to cost me about $13,000, $14,000, but I don't want to have to pay that. I don't want to have to do no show in no wheelchair. Nothing about God. Nothing about praying. Nothing about y'all pray for me. He worried about being in the wheelchair. He don't want to be rolling Armon. Nothing about can y'all pray for me? Where's the praying? But didn't even ask for prayer. No community wall. Let me see it on this community wall. He always dragging folks on this community wall. Let's see, did he ask for prayer on this community wall? Did you call Christian Candace? She's supposed to be a Christian. Did you call her to pray for that back? Put some holy oil on that back. Nope. And I knew you was in pain because you took that picture with Bia. You was in pain. Can't even hardly stand up straight. You in that pain. I hope you ain't do no surgery. Getting your butt fixed. I hope not. You didn't even ask for prayer. You said, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous going to listen to the listening party. However, after meeting Bia and talking to her, it's all love. Congratulations, Bia. On hashtag really her, and you need back surgery. You should have been in somebody's hospital. You still do all that traveling. Sit down with that twisted back. Drinking and smoking, and your back is aching in pain. Beating you up in your backside. You can't even hardly stand up straight. You still were going to listen at parties. Your priorities in there. Go to somebody's church and get on your knees and say, can you pray for my back? You know you going through it. Health is important. You only get one body. One. You up there spending all that money on your teeth and your back is crumbled up. They trying to shoot some shots up your back and still ain't working. You need to get you some specialists. And that's gonna cost some money. See, we want to do YouTube, right? We want to do it, but YouTube ain't no benefits for YouTube. Come on, somebody. Ain't no benefits. Ain't no health care plan. Ain't no 401k plan. Ain't none of that. If you don't spend the money that you get and get your own health, you out of luck. Yes, you making money, but if you can't do it and go lie because it's twisted up like a piece of paper, you ain't gonna be able to do it. That check gonna get low. That's the one thing about YouTube, the Connie. There is no benefits. That's one thing about our brother Scotty by nature. He said, I'm keeping my job at Kroger's because I got good benefits. That's how I was able to get this teeth fixed. I'm not leaving that job. And I said to my brother, I said, don't you leave that job. Don't let folks make you leave that job. You got you some good benefits. You making about $19, $20, $21 an hour. And you got some health insurance, life insurance, a retirement fund. Don't you leave that job trying to compete with everybody else. They try to, ooh, Wiley, you still out there cleaning diapers? Yes. When you gonna leave that job? When I get ready? Because YouTube is not a guaranteed income. You better have you a side gig, Uber Eats, or something on the side, and get you some insurance. You can get a health care plan. Yes, you can. You just have to pay out of pocket for your healthcare plan. I just have to say that. And I know, Wiley, you so upset. Yes, I am. I talk about people. I talk about the real show. I talk about everybody. This is a talk show, stupid. This ain't no show. You just see me just sitting here looking at my crusty face. You come to the Wiley Show for me to talk about folks. The same thing I said about King John. He got mad, man, you always talk about me. Sir, you always in some mess. So I'm going to talk about you. You talk about preachers and pastors, but you don't want to be talked about? Sit down with your hypocritical self. You ain't ready. I talk about folks. This is what I do. You come here for me to talk about people. If you don't like it, go watch somebody else show playing with their nose then if you don't like me what I'm doing over here. Because we going to talk about folks over here. Ooh, I'm so tired of you talking about these people. Well, leave then. Take your wig with you. His back is twisted, so I got to entertain his fans. I said, since his back now, our back is feeling pretty good right now. And while my back is feeling pretty good, I'm going to pray. Say, Lord, fix his back. And while you're doing that, fix my leg. Hey, I'm going to entertain. I don't care what y'all talking about. Man, please, he down. Man, please, we going to entertain. His fans still need to be entertained. That's why 300 people in here. Come on in here. Our back is good. It ain't twisted up like no presser. Our leg is kind of twisted, but it's all right. It's been twisted for a long time. Make no sense. We gonna talk about it. This is what we do on the Wiley Show. We talk about people. I don't know if y'all want to call in, but I had to talk. He gonna get mad. He don't come over here with that mess. Come in my chat with it. We got Armon Wiggins blocked. We used to be excited having Armon Wiggins jump out the bushes, him controlling the platform. We stopped that. I blocked him a long time ago. I blocked him and all the rest of them. I blocked him. You ain't coming in this chat with that check mark. Nope. If you want to come in, you call me and you call into like everybody else. But you ain't getting no privilege. You got me blocked, but then I got to keep you unblocked. No hair, you twisted demon, you. You ain't gonna kick me in my back and then I gotta receive you. No, sir. You blocked just like you got me blocked. I blocked plenty of people. Don't you come in the chat. You a content creator. You know I don't come over your chat. You don't care nothing about me. Don't invite me on your show. Then you come in this chat and want to come in here and say something. You better leave a donation. Don't you try to come in and try to clout chase when you don't invite me. You act like I don't exist, but then the numbers are shame. You is trying to pretend like you my friend. Sit down, you hypocrite, and get out. Stay in the bushes. You want to come in? You better send a donation. All right. I don't know if y'all want to call in, but his back is twisted. Y'all pray for Brother Armon and that back of his. I don't know. He got all type of issues. His face sometimes get frozen. He got issues, but he doing all that drinking. His doctor told him to take it easy. But you doing all that working out, doing all that back stuff, knowing your back is on his last leg, and you doing all that heavy lifting with that back. Can't do all that. You got to take it easy. You never was an obese man. Just walk. You ain't got to do all that hard working out, messing up your back. Anybody want to call in really quickly? Anybody got something to say? The number's on the screen here. And y'all pray for his back. We're going to pray for that brother. We talked about him. We're going to pray for him. We're going to pray for his back. He was born with it. He should have been had surgery. And now you ignoring it. Now you got to go through it now. You got to go through it now. Let's pray to the Father. Father God, in the name of Jesus. Lord, you know you made his back. He got back problems. It is, whatever it is. I don't even know how to pronounce whatever diagnosis he got. Lord, but heal him in his back. Heal him in his body. Make his back feel brand new in Jesus' name. Lord, if he have to have surgery, Lord, watch over the surgeon's hand and guide the hand. That it be no complication, that he be healed, that he be stronger, and that it be straight and strong. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, thank God, amen. Lord, heal him right there. He need a healing. He need a healing in his body. You need to be on Twitter asking for prayer. You know you need a healing. I know you watching me. You have nobody else but to watch because your back is twisted. But God will do it because he's a believer. I believe God will do it. God is good, and he's worthy. He's worthy. And we just pray to Father that God yet do it. Can we get an amen in the chat? That God do it for him. We want to say amen. Amen, 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 amen. God is truly a blessing, and he will definitely do it. We got to pray for him, all right? All right. So, you need to let him get back. He got back problems. All right? This has been a good show. I told y'all we was going to entertain y'all. Did we do a good job today? Woo! Glory! Did we do a good job today? Did we do a good job today? I want to know, did we do a good job today? Did we do a good job today? I told y'all I was resting. Sometime when I get into good rest, I'm right here and I'm entertaining y'all. And rest. Now I'm entertaining y'all. And I had a headache today. Now the headache go. Glory, the headache is gone. And I'm here entertaining y'all. I'm here. He had a twisted back. His back was twisted. And I know you just, excuse me, you said, dang, Wiley, I just woke up. Wow, you should have been asleep like me. I slept the whole day. I slept the whole day, and I love, and I'm here. We entertaining y'all today. Make sure you donate. Look at KM. She left a $10 donate. Y'all donate. Let me put the cash up over here. Let me sit and let me beg. Hey, let me beg. Shoot, because we need it. Man, please. Thank you. Send a donation. Hey, man, please. Good God Almighty. Hit it. Thank you. I want to God hit it. We did pray. We made you laugh. You should hit that bra. Hit that bra. Hit that cash up in your bra. Hit it. We did all that. Don't worry about that. They said, what's with all the yelling? Because I'm in my zone What's your name? Don Ray. I'm in my zone. Don't worry about that, Don Ray. This is what we do. And you sitting and you watching Don Ray. Don't you get mad talking about what's with all that yelling because I can. Yeah. I ain't got it. All right. If you ain't got it, get what you can. Don't forget the people that got it. Because I'm sorry. Let me move back. I'm bumping up. We had to do this today. And we had to entertain y'all today. We had to. So I got to work harder because my brother back is twisted. So we got to go live every day so I can entertain because my brother back is twisted. So we got to entertain the celebrities, the B&B squad, and also the producer. So y'all pray for me. We got to entertain them. So, because they need some entertainment. So you let them know that Brother Wiley will entertain you. All right? Okay? Brother Wiley will entertain you. All right? This is exactly what we'll do. Brother Wiley will entertain you. Okay? This is exactly what we gonna do. We thank Armon Wiggins, right? We want him to be well. That helps my business. I get my highest views talking about Armon Wiggins. So that means since he's down, I got to talk about some other topics. Okay? We got to talk about some other topics. Are we still doing Two Man and Lady? Yes, we still doing Two Man and Lady. It take us, we got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we get them to come do the show. We still doing it. It's all about them being committed to the broadcast. But we still doing it. We ain't going to rush it. Because some of y'all don't like us having other people on the show anyway. All right? So God is truly blessing us. And it was kind of dry. I hope I talked about everything today. I really did. I believe I did. And we're going to bring it to the close because we talked about everything. And we want to say thank y'all so very much. Let me make sure. I think I talked about everything. Yes, I did. And then we resume this tomorrow. But thank y'all so very much for that, for y'all coming on. And please come back and watch our show. Okay? Oh my gosh. We got to talk about that in another video. I didn't even know that was going on. All right. Thank y'all. All right. Make sure y'all click the like button. This has been fun. This has been a good show. This has been good. Thank y'all so very much. And we will be back tomorrow. Today was Monday. Thank you. We came back for that. Also, tomorrow, we'll be going back tomorrow night. We'll be doing some videos as well. So I got to find some stuff because today was kind of dry today. But nevertheless, we had enough topics to talk about and to entertain y'all. So we want to say thank you all for your massive support for coming through. Also, I want to say I want to give a special shout out to the members for coming through. Don't forget Vegas, October 6th to the 9th. We'll be in Vegas. I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing. This will be the last meet and greet of this year for that. And so we'll be definitely doing that as well. Y'all could definitely come through for that. If it's something else I forgot to talk about, you could DM me, and you could DM me right now, and you can say, hey, Wiley, did you talk about this? You could talk about it in the DM. You can DM me in a DM. Do not comment that. DM it to me or email it to me if we talked about something that you want us to talk about. Thank you. This was so good. All right. Love y'all. Thank you all so very much. We will see y'all in the next video. This was fun. We've been on here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. I will open up the Q&A for about 30 more minutes. All right. Y'all can comment y'all questions here, and we will answer a question. We will do it, and we will end this live in 30 minutes. So if you got any questions that you want me to answer, all right, any questions, we got 30 minutes. We can stay here for about 30 more minutes, answer any questions, because I would love to get your thoughts about this. Oh my gosh, we got to talk about this. That's so sad. I'm gonna talk about that today in a YouTube short, then I'll talk about the full video. Any questions? Let me know. Any questions? Get it for that type of way. Any question? Let me check on my phone and see any questions. I said we'll do another members only in August. I will let y'all know about that. We did enough members only for this month. We're gonna do another one next week in the month of August. We're gonna be doing another members only, but we did so many in the month of July. We gotta do some more in the month of August. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions that y'all have? And make sure y'all click that like button. Any other questions that y'all have? Thank you. I see y'all. See you, members. Love y'all. Thank you all so very much. You said have a great day. Enjoy. Bless you. Amazing live. Thank you. It's how it lasts so hard. They said, are you still coming to Baltimore next year? Yeah, Baltimore will be next year. Yes. Yeah, Baltimore will be next year. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm still doing a live show next year, so we got to make sure we get the good venue. Anything else? Let me see. They said, do you think gay men will suffer any serious butt issues? I don't know about that. Anything too much can cause issues, so I can't speak about that. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. Anything else? I'm not a doctor, you guys. I'm not a doctor, so I can't speak about that. Anything back there. If you have any issues, go to the butt doctor. All right, but anything too much can loosen that up back there. So you got to be careful. Taking 13, 14 inches every day, that messes up your backside, I believe. So you got to be very careful about that. You got to be very careful about that. Any other questions? Any other questions there? All right. Make sure y'all like the video. Thank y'all so very much. If you want to hit the Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28, Zelle, WileyShow@gmail.com, PayPal. You can donate PayPal as well. Thank you all so very much. Ain't no more questions, so we're going to bring this show to a close. Thank you all. We'll be back. In the words of Milagro Grams, our missionary, little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Always remember to put him first. In Jesus' name. Thank you all so very much. This has been a beautiful broadcast. We will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all in the next show. Bye.